Developing a corporate knowledge management strategy is about helping organizations to understand the capabilities that they have inside and how they can leverage those capabilities and be able to drive business results.
And Dr. Paul inspires me a whole lot. I think he's someone who has so much in one personality. His dogged in his approach. He's different. He thinks outside the box. It amazes me how he puts all this together and still has this calm personality and has a humble personality also.
He's a very, very passionate person. You know, he's focused. He's a people's person. Focused in the sense that if he puts his eye to a goal, he doesn't stop.
Dr. Paul Oluikpe is a professional that I've met, one of the very few that we have, around here.
I find him very enlightened, all right? He has great insight, entertaining, and he's a go-getter, okay? So I would call him, I'll just sum him in one word. He's an enigma.
Dr. Paul is calm, very simple, unassuming, and yet very intelligent. He's made his mark in the academia.
I find his ability to balance so many different priorities simply inspiring. He's an epitome of humility, very, very focused, very visionary, well-motivated person. Excellent interpersonal skills, get along very well, very calm in his mien, and not pushful, but gets his things done.
Paper is quite educating, it's enlightening for a lot of organizations that look to want to set up a KM strategy within the organization. You'd have to go through this paper. Obviously, his perspective kind of shows that he has gone further in his study and research.
He was the first Nigerian to bag a PhD in knowledge management, and that's a big kudos to him as a Nigerian. And his work on knowledge management is something that is very new in the public sector. I'm not surprised it has gotten this level of international recognition.
There are many organizations that have payment systems, so lots of what has been discussed here is immediately transferable to those organizations. And that's just one process. There's so many other processes out there. So this is something that is really, although it's focused on CBN, it's very applicable and readily transferable to other organizations as well.
For any organization, including central bank, if you really want to achieve your mandate or your objectives or strategic goals, you need to ensure that knowledge management is properly positioned. And to position knowledge management, you need to develop a strategy and come up with a framework for knowledge management. And so for me, that paper is just in line with our own thoughts and expectations, and it has been able to, our corporate knowledge management strategy has been able to move us to where we are now, as an organization.
In the field of knowledge management, Dr. Paul is an authority, I would say that. It's obvious, like, I'm not surprised he got recognized for his work being cited by a lot of people.
He has been able to come up with a framework that is universal, that irrespective of the organization, they can actually take this as a blueprint and apply it to their context.
I work in the Central Bank of Nigeria, so I am very, very mindful of where I work, and I want to be able to give back to this place and help the bank leverage its intellectual capabilities. I want to see that we are working more smartly. I want to see that all the resources, knowledge resources within the bank are mapped and aggregated, and we could have access to them. I want to ensure that people are connected to people, both through technology and through networks and social networks, and that people are maximizing their capabilities within the organization. That's my basic motivation. It was challenging, okay, but I've been trained for it. That's why I have a PhD. That's why I also did a postdoctorate. I've been an academic staff with Loughborough University, United Kingdom. So I was well equipped for it, and it took a lot of time. It took months, it took almost a year. There are times that you feel like, oh, you're not getting what you want, but you could quit. But then quitters never win. The quality of Emerald Publications is self-evident, and I'm very happy, to be part of this and to be awarded this stuff by Emerald.
We want to congratulate him for this award, and we want him to see this as a step, in the right direction. It's not an end, it's a means for him to just move on and keep on. We congratulate him and we wish him the best in life.
Congratulations, keep up the good work. I know this is just the beginning.
Congratulations. We are proud of you. Your colleagues from Central Bank, we are proud of you, and I believe Nigeria is proud of you.
We're very pleased with him. So, heartfelt congratulations and well done to my friend.